How's it going there, everybody? It's Mr. Zen over here bringing you guys a brand new Tower of God chapter discussion. And for today's segment, guys, we're going to be talking about is chapter 358, season 2, episode 278, folks. Yes, folks, I am actually excited because of the fact that I'm still happy at the fact that I was right, folks. I was absolutely right. I was right on the fact that Koon Eduan was gonna be the one that they were gonna be seeing in this specific arc. Oh man, I'm a little lost for words, folks, because of that specific reason. I'm lost for words because we actually got to see Koon Eduan and an actual picture, an actual photographic proof that how Koon Eduan looked like back in his younger days when he was with Jihad himself, folks. Oh yeah. And it's so funny because you could tell that the Koon family, they're always the ladies. They're the ladies' mans. That's how it is. These guys are very beautiful people. No joke about that, guys. I mean, just looking at Koon Eduan right now in the last panel, you're seeing him eat sweets. I'm like, huh? Were you eating sweets because were you done with some woman? Were you done? You know, just having fun with some woman in the back of the right there in the back. You know, because the fact that Koon Eduan is one of the top high rankers, folks. Yes, he's not stronger than Andrew and Urik Mazano, you know, and all those guys, but he is one of the top high rankers themselves, folks. For him to be in this specific arc, folks, it is just goes to show you, like, holy cow, Koon freaking Eduan, folks. I want to see what this guy is capable of doing. I want to see what his old self would be capable of. Is this where Bomb is actually gonna learn some of the electrical techniques of the Koon Eduan family? Because remember, if you guys haven't been noticing, Bomb himself, every single arc, he's always growing something stronger and better. So for Bomb to actually face off against Koon Eduan in this specific arc would be very interesting to see Bomb use electrical based abilities when he actually attacks. Like, can you imagine Bomb actually facing off against very high-speed opponents? I think that's what Bomb is going to be facing off. He's going to learn how to face off against very, very quick opponents that he can't see. So he's going to have to be like, okay, you know what? Let him hit me. Let him hit me so I can learn how to use this Shinzo, so I can actually catch up to his speed in order for me to actually be able to actually adapt towards this kind of environment where it's a speed battle and actually have a lot of stamina, because Bomb has a lot of stamina as well. But if refined, it could actually be more perfect too, because Bomb is still in the beginner stages where every time he learns a new technique, he's more so less just copying and just, you know, trying his best when he kind of does that. But anyway, the point is that, like I said, it would be very interesting to see Bomb do those kind of abilities unfold in this specific arc. But like I said, what I want to see too is what will Koon Eduan actually explain or talk to actually the characters themselves. What is he going to really be doing? Is he really going to be helping them out? Is he going to be very narcissistic and actually stop them and hinder them from their quest themselves? Like I said, we don't know that for sure. But Koon Eduan just only gave a couple of lines, and it looked like that because of the fact that, you know, you see Batis and the teams that are actually assembled and actually going towards the actual place itself, you kind of look at it and you're like, okay, whoa. Koon Eduan, are you actually monitoring these guys? That you have a set of people monitoring them in order to see who's going in and out? So then it goes on to say, is Koon Eduan actually now like one of the guardian gatekeepers? Because in this chapter they actually focused on that there's 2 more big breeders. Yes, you know, they explained it back early in this arc, but you know, we've only seen so far as 1 big breeder. But where is the other 2 big breeders? Another big breeder did pop out in this actual chapter itself, but it was like a minotaur bull kind of looking thing, and I was a little shocked because I'm like, okay, that cannot be the actual that can't be the person, because remember, these are avatars themselves of how the person actually wants to be viewed in the actual virtual world. So this bull-like person is probably somebody else that we haven't even known, that's probably on the same tier as the original big breeder that Rachel is actually talking to, like I said. And speaking of Rachel, folks, holy freaking cow, folks, did you guys see what she's striking a deal with the big breeder himself? That is very interesting. The big breeders themselves, they want to leave. You know, these guys are forced. They're basically forced to do their job. If you guys saw that, it's very interesting. And I told you, Rachel's power of manipulation, that's what she has doing. She's manipulating these characters to bend to her will. She's not even attacking them. No, it's because of her influence. It's her influence on how these characters they're actually being able to be presented. And because Rachel comes in, she's actually able to offer them something in exchange for them to actually help Rachel out, which is very interesting because Rachel's more of that kind of character where she's kind of that one enigmatic character in every arc, where each of the characters they're set in like a very closed sandbox, you kind of say. A sandbox would be a very good term for it. Every character that she encounters is always in the sandbox, including Bomb himself. Bomb was in actually his own sandbox. And by being in that cave, like I said, Rachel comes in and saves the day by destroying that sandbox in itself, by breaking them free. Which is very interesting what Rachel does in this specific arc. She's again destroying the sandboxes that she's always going in. Like I said, I think it's very cool to think about that. But like I said though, learning about this character, one of the big readers, I want to see what else he's actually capable of doing. Does he actually hold any abilities that he's actually capable of doing, or is he actually having influence outside of the actual hidden floor itself? Like I said, very interesting to think about, very cool. But like I said, Koon Eduan is definitely going to be in this chapter and the rest of the arc, so I can't wait to see what more is going to be involved in that. But you got to remember, guys, too, that also in the fact that, you know, the teams are actually separated, folks. They're actually separated. They're separate to the point that, you know, like they want them to actually not actually have them maneuvering. By having them separated, they can actually have the big breeders themselves like, oh my god, they're in two different places. We can't stop both of them at the same time. Or maybe they can. Or maybe they can, folks, because remember, there's two more big breeders. So we might get to be facing one of the big breeders, or the last final big breeder might be actually with King Zahar himself. He might be with him. I'm not gonna lie to you. He might be with him. But who knows for that. But like I said, this big breeder that they actually showcase in this specific chapter, the Minotaur looking one, interesting. I want to see what his goal is. What is his desires? What does he want out of the team itself, with the B team, if I remember correctly? What does he want with the team itself? Very interesting. Very freaking interesting. I can't wait to see what more it's going to become. But let me know down in the comments below, guys, as to what are you guys' thoughts on Koon Eduan actually finally coming out on this chapter, folks. What do you guys think of Koon Eduan actually? Is he going to actually help Bomb learn a new technique? If so, let me know down in the comments. And also, guys, what do you guys think of the big breeders? Do you guys think they're actually going to start to rebel against King Zahar himself? Because that's very interesting. Like I said, how Rachel's going to be doing that. Rachel might be able to influence all these other big breeders themselves. Like I said, very interesting to think about. But like I said, let me know down in the comments. And as always, guys, if you guys enjoy my content, don't forget to give a like, comment, share, and subscribe for more Tower of God chapter discussions. And as always, guys, I hope to see you guys again in the next video. But peace out, folks.